Want me to go turn it on?
I don't know.
Did you find out Hurricane Cat's thing?
Yes.
Should we announce it right on Facebook?
Oh. You just couldn't understand why she was a 4 and had to play
She with the
or
threes?
3, and then and went to a 4 and had to play.
She with the threes or the fours?
She's a 4.
She's
Put
with,
her in as a 4.
she's with the yellows?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Bill. How are you?
Hello.
All right. It's finally getting light out. Hi, Paul. What do you think?
About what?
That it's finally getting light out. It's not pitch dark right now.
I know.
We only have 3 viewers. We're boring. There's the 4th. Yo, David, are you ready? Do you have all your arrangements made? Is he flying first class?
I don't know what their arrangements are.
Nelson Osvito, I guess.
All I know is we get $10.99 for your flight to Vegas.
Mine?
Yeah, to refer or to be an observer.
Oh, we get is it that much or we get $10.99 for it? Okay, so here we go. Might as well start the video.
We're boring today.
Only 4 viewers. Quick, Dream Team, Blue Mountain, or just 20? You have to be on a current Blue Mountain APA team.
Do you have to have 20 matches in?
Blue Mountain.
I don't remember.
Oh no, they're 28. Any 20. They can be 20 from anywhere.
Like a combined 20.
Yeah, like you could play 19 for Denise and 1 for us. So as you're on a current team, that's all that matters.
When's the dream team?
I'm not sure. I don't know the schedule.
They seem to be going week by week.
Everything's just flying by. This is like our 50th session or something like that. Crazy.
Here's to another 50 more.
Okay, so if we let each other live that long. All right, so my shout out this week is to anyone who has felt like punching their opponent but did not. What do you think?
Yeah.
Our upcoming events are the 8-ball Big Dog Blue tier, 8-ball 2s and 3s, and the red tier is 5s at Perry Indoor Golf. That's this weekend. I think it's Saturday and Sunday respectively.
I guess I'll pop over there. See what's going on.
I think it's a great idea. So since we're getting close to Valentine's Day, what's the difference between a $20 steak and a $55 steak?
What's the difference between a $20 steak and a $55 steak, Walter?
February 14th.
I know I'm not going to get either one of them.
You could come on the road with me.
It's all right. You need your man.
That is a pretty good trip too. We're playing with Johnny Rawls, who's a national touring artist, playing. What's that big day? Mardi Gras. Okay, so in our general news, we have to remember. Should we do the birthdays now? Let's just do the birthday now. That way, because we don't forget. Happy birthday, Jeff Bechtel and Joe Jovich.
Melanie Capuccio. Oh, we don't
That's
do them
tomorrow.
all?
No, that's tomorrow.
Why don't we do them all?
I'll call them tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
If I don't call you, it means your phone number is not up to date. We got 18 viewers. Just checking the comments while Alex chats with you.
I'm not really a talker, if you haven't noticed.
Okay, so in our general news,
We have found out recently that
Perry and last month we have for numbers. This will be the last month for Perry Indoor Golf and Billiards.
very sad to see them go.
I talked about how during the pandemic they
were a lifeline.
Yes, they were. I said they were a lifeboat. Them and the riverboat.
And the riverboat.
And there were several other clubs that they saw on Facebook where somebody said you guys are not allowed to open, and they were like, "Well, if it's on Facebook, it must be true." So, like, we had one club that was totally stubborn. Like the LCB people said you could be open, and
yeah, but we got the you can be open straight from the horse's mouth.
Yeah, when we called we talked to Secretary Levine's assistant.
Mm-hmm. Not just change subject. You know how much parking is in Schuylkill Haven? I went to pick up my watch.
Where
today.
did that come from? How much is parking in Schuylkill Haven now?
25 cents for a whole hour.
Oh yeah, I know that's. In Philadelphia, it's $2.50 an hour. Crazy. At Bethlehem, Harrisburg, I think it's even worse. And then the ticket is $500 plus they take your car and put you in jail for a month.
Do they? I used to get tickets all the time for parking.
Well, ever since that mayor got the parking people in it, the tickets have been ridiculous.
Anyway, back to
Back to Perry.
Till
We
I
will
have another thought.
miss Perry greatly. They were just a great place and started out with Sue and Jeff, and it was just a great place to play. And we're just sorry to see them go. Hi, Mike.
Does anybody know if Jen is selling her tables? Did you ever get an answer?
She never got back to me. I texted her, so I take that as it's none of my business.
All right.
We are thankful for Jeff and Sue's show started, and we wish Jenna the best for whatever endeavor she has coming up in the future. I also talked about how lots of people were confused about the new format.
Including me.
People can see you yawn.
I can't help it.
I also talked about how
That's how boring our show is today.
people were confused by the qualifiers. That seemed to be pretty popular. What do you think, Alex?
Yeah, I thought so. Like if you didn't win in one, you can go to the other if you're registered. We practically get the same people at all these tournaments.
Some.
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely.
Some of them played twice, but it was full. It was over full, and we still got done at a reasonable time.
Yeah, I was surprised. Which told me that 9-ball really went long since it had less shooters.
That told me that
more shooters, rather.
Well, what that tells me is 9-ball's they played really slow.
Yeah.
Which is unusual
It
for
still
9-ball.
got home early. I saw him at like 10:30. Remember the days when we didn't get home till 2 in the morning?
Yeah, that was called Jack and Jill. Well, speaking of Jack and Jill,
What's it called, Jack and Jill?
they are also a qualifier format now.
Oh, where are those qualifiers at?
Perry, no, not Perry. Womelsdorf, Riverboat, and Ho-Ho's.
Why are there 3?
Because it's a popular tournament. A lot of people want to play in it.
All right, which one are you? I'll do Ho-Ho's.
Oh, we could do them all. We'll figure it out. What else do we have coming up? We have singles regionals coming up in a month.
Everybody should have gotten, everyone should have registered
and certified
from your app, and there's a lot of you that have not done that.
So we're gonna
I can see who did and did not.
So we're gonna have to fly the blimp, put out the TV commercials, the whole 9 yards. We could take a damn Super Bowl ad and people still wouldn't see it.
When I was talking to that lady this morning, she's like, well, I'll send you a couple emails, da-da-da. Some people call with questions or they get out there and they don't know, like, why didn't I bring this? I said, I have 1,600 people that don't read my emails.
Hi, Donna. That is true.
Donna who?
Donna Starr. How many times did I say where the score sheets were yesterday? And how many times did people come up and ask us for score sheets? I said it like at least a half a dozen times in the meeting, approximately. And then I said several times after that, and then people still came and said, where do I go with the score sheet?
How fun was it yesterday, though, that you figured out a way to put the matches on the CompuSport?
Oh, the scorekeeping.
So you don't even need the score sheet anymore.
No, yeah, so the Jack and Jill will be done that way. And I'm going to get the race chart put in CompuSport, hopefully, and then that way it will all be up on CompuSport.
And we'll save trees.
Maybe a sapling.
Maybe a sapling.
So, yeah, so the Jack and Jill, the doubles went well. If you want to play, sign up. I think they're full, so reach out to Alex for a waiting list. Although there's probably space in one or two of them.
I didn't even look.
Furthermore, also on
81 challenge, is that opened?
I don't know. It's on there.
That probably won't open until March.
I don't know. I think I gave that extra time.
Okay.
For those of you who are not in the know, which is everybody, because nobody pays attention,
including me,
the tournament's always open 1 month beforehand.
Is it 30 days or 31 days?
Depends on the month.
So I would look a day in advance of the 30 days.
Well, it's an easier rule of thumb. If it's on June 7th, May 7th is when it opens.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
We'll be revising our bylaws for the new league year. So please feel free to send us any suggestions. I thought about making a Google form for that. And no, we cannot get rid of ball in hand. No, we cannot make you call pockets. No, we cannot allow jumping.
Or change the maximum skill level.
Which
But
are
what we can do is alter the recycling rules.
I think I'm going to make a Google form and get it advertised. And then if you want to recycle, we have to see it. Which team do I have send it in? I think we have to have the asking team send it in. I don't know. We'll have to think
Yeah,
about
I'll
that.
have to think how that works. That's just been my bane for the last couple of weeks is this recycling business. No one's following the rules, and it causes problems.
David says, I didn't realize you could shoot over the handicap limit in the doubles tournament. I don't know what he means by that.
Which doubles tournament? So if you're talking about the Dream Team doubles, nines count as sevens for your maximum skill level, but you still have to go to your ball count. Hey, Jimmy.
I thought he might have been talking about, well, if you start out as a 10, you can go up.
Oh, yeah, you
I'm
can.
not sure. That's
If you start out as a 10 in a qualified event, you can go up.
you can go up to 12, and if you go up to 13, you have to replace them.
Right, but if we don't have any qualifiers and just just handed you the straight to Vegas, you'd have to start at 10 in Vegas.
Stephanie, make sure you message Wade. Stephanie Briand said Wade said for Stephanie to message her. Him. Dream Teams is the 11 cap right now. It is now. It always was, and it always will be. And it's in nines count as 7 for 9 ball.
For 9 ball. This way they get an opportunity to play. We have something for them other than
The Mid-Atlantic Challenge works the same way.
Yep.
And so does captains, actually. Team captains has the same rule.
Really?
Yeah, team captains tournament has the same rule.
I seem to only be going one tournament at a time. My brain can't process anymore. What does Todd say? Hi, Todd.
Todd, hi, how are you? I haven't seen you lately. Must not be playing well. He hasn't gotten a tri-cup. Tri-cups are not the same without him. I don't think anything is the same without Todd. That's not a bad thing, Todd. You just keep it interesting for all of us. Okay, so remember to send in any bylaw suggestions. Oh boy. Now I got that highlighted. Well, we're just got to work with it highlighted.
What's your rule reminder?
The rule reminder is pocketed balls. Getting old and boring, Todd Kolpick says. Yeah, okay. If he's boring now, it must have really been exciting earlier. So the rule reminder is pocketed balls. So we had an instance I had an instance at 81 Challenge where the player was all pissed off about it, but it's a rule. And then we had an instance this weekend in the doubles qualifier where somebody they made the 8-ball and then the cue ball got jammed in the pocket with another ball. And note 2, I said, please pay attention to note 2 because this does happen from time to time. If 2 balls become jammed in a pocket and are leaning off the edge of the slate to some degree, they are deemed pocketed. Drop them in the pocket and resume playing unless doing so ends the game. So that means if you make the 8 and then the cue ball gets jammed in the pocket with another ball, they are pocketed and you lose. Any thoughts on a division rep tournament? I thought we already had one of them.
We have one of them every year.
Every year. Doesn't he play in it? I think Mike goes to it.
I don't know.
Yeah, we have one every year. Don't we send the winner to Vegas?
The winner goes to Vegas, and second place gets a key stick.
Yeah. So for those of you who want to be division reps, we have that for them. And if you want to be a division rep, reach out to Alex.
I'm gonna make some changes. I think division reps.
I think we're going to give. I think some people just to give some other people a chance, right?
Mhm.
I mean, we have some division reps that are quite long standing. That's going to get them all nervous.
I
isn't
know.
it? Yes, I do. Just haven't heard in this year yet. Um, oh, you know what? So the thing is, that usually happens the end of June, and I have not got the calendar updated for the rest of the year, and I will do that. Yo, John, how are you?
I don't
Um,
think there's anything going on in July, is there? That's usually a month.
July's usually big dogs.
But I mean, we don't normally have anything. Like, we don't run the big dogs.
No.
But that's what I'm saying. It's usually a free month.
So the thought of the week is victorious warriors win first and then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war and first and then seek to win. Do you understand that, Alex?
Victorious warriors win first and then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first and then seek to win.
Do you understand what they mean by that?
No.
So what that means,
If I said yes, then you wouldn't be able to tell everybody.
well, if you said yes, I would just have you explain it. So, if people who are successful go to the pool table, they look at the whatever they're doing, and they get some kind of plan. Like, if they have a problem ball and a bunch of other balls, they're going to get their ball broken out, and then they're going to pocket the rest of the balls, and then they're going to win. However, if they go to the table and just pocket any ball they see, and then find a ball that's hung up, and then that ball will cost them the match. If you get down to the last ball and you don't pocket it, and you're playing anything from a 4 above, even 2s and 3s on occasion, you're probably going to lose that game. I played Christian Wagner for I beat the league operator patch last week. The guy's a 3. I got down to the last ball before the 8 ball and I missed it. I'm like, I'm in good shape. He's a 3. Nope. He ran all the balls off the table and he got the patch. But he had a plan too. He planned everything out. Like, he just shot really good. He shot like a 3 that thought everything out. Like, if you have the skill set of a 3 and they have different people have different skill sets and you think things out, that's going to help you win. How many 3s do you see, Alex, they get ball in hand and they put that cue ball straight into that pocket? Like, when the ball's lined up, they put the other ball behind it and shoot that ball, and then they look for the next ball. That's because they had no plan.
Well,
You could also say failing to plan is planning to fail, right?
yeah, but also, too, it's like you might do that and position it so that you think your cue ball's going to go a certain way, and then it doesn't. The story of my life.
At least you're trying. At least you're going with a plan. So statistically speaking, you have a better chance of winning than the person that does not. That comes from Sun Tzu, The Art of War. I listened to an audiobook and it was really hard to do. I'm nervous now and I'm not even in division rat.
That's funny.
I still have to wear that shirt when I go to see her, the one from Key West. Okay, so what else do we got? Hi, Perry.
What's the etiquette, Walter?
The etiquette is get along with your opponent.
How about get along with your wife?
You mean like David and Lacey? That was a freaking circus, wasn't it? It was like All in the Family live. Jeez, I don't even know. It was. They were more like the Jeffersons.
That was the first time they played together.
Yeah. No, is it really?
Mm-hmm. Don't you remember both of us said at the same time, probably the last?
Yeah, spouses really don't play well together.
You know who played well together? Alan Lethlight. I can never say his last name.
Alan and Barb.
And Barb. They
Baby
shot
Shark.
well together.
They have their moments though. Just like everybody else.
That was exciting. It could have been anybody could have won that yesterday.
But if you have like situations like where we play together, like no matter what advice you give the other person, it's still your fault.
Yeah, but we won Jack and Jill. You always have to remember
We
that.
did, but we were young in our relationship at that time.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that was. Now we are. I don't even know. Congratulations, by the way, baby Chark. Um. So get along with your opponent. We had a little bit of an incident yesterday where one opponent yelled at his opponent because he thought he was coaching from the table when all he simply would have had to do is say, excuse me, I think you're talking to your opponent. Do you mind standing back from the table? Instead of saying, shut your fucking mouth and back up. Which is basically what that person did. And then it led to a hot moment, but it all panned out in the end.
And they both ended up winning. One on the winner side, or both on the loser
Yeah, they
side.
both won.
Right.
The other nice thing about the qualifier is if you lose to a team once, you won't see them again. Now in the finals you might, but not in the qualifier.
So we are doing the 9-ball last tri cup and the 8-ball doubles finals together.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah, and they happen real easily. There's plenty of pool tables. Sean says hugs and kisses.
What?
Sean said hugs and kisses. Sean handled that well.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Mama was proud.
But in the end, it all pans. Sean has his moments. Either he's a fantastic sporter. So I've also seen him. Well, maybe
I've never
not.
seen him.
No, he's pretty good that way.
He's very level-headed.
I just know that he's very witty, and he's like Dan Spats. You don't want to try to outsmart him.
I don't think you can outsmart Sean in defensive play. No
No.
way.
Dan Spats still had the best line when he's beating a guy in Vegas, and the guy goes, "Well, if I had been playing better, you wouldn't be beating me." And this is Dan Spats, who's a fantastic 7. Looks at the guy and he goes, "Well, I've only been playing 6 months." He goes, and I could just hear that in Dan's voice. The guy got so mad and wouldn't talk to him the rest of the match. But he deserved it. You don't make a comment like that.
That's funny.
So we have some terrible news to bring. Jeff Hummel, who played for Briningsville, and he's not playing this session, but he played for like 10 years. His son had a horrific car accident last week, and he passed away yesterday. So please keep Jeff's family in your thoughts.
The worst part about it is he was on vacation, like on a
Yes,
boat.
Jeff was on a cruise and had to come home.
It's awful.
It was awful. I guess it was an accident on 78, and it was kind of almost a freak accident. And then Caden passed away in the hospital. So our thoughts and our prayers go out for you, Jeff, and we certainly hope that, we hope everything will be okay. We should put the player news first. It's hard to recover from that. And we were very sad too, so we are so sorry about that. What else do we have, Alex? Anything else?
No.
Nobody's really asked any
Did you
questions.
you need to put the pre-Vegas meeting
Oh,
somewhere.
the Vegas send-off,
Yeah.
where we tell them what hookers to buy and where to buy the best drugs.
Yeah, it has to be closest to when they leave though, because they need time to make the shirts, which I can't send them till.
No, I'll have it. We usually have it a week or two before they go.
I would like to say it's mandatory because we don't have any room to take your stuff.
Yes, you must come get your stuff.
Just come get
It's
your
important
stuff.
they come to that anyway. Singles is the best because, it's like a big team when we're out there. Captain's tournament is a 5-man roster or 3-man. Captain's tournament, I believe, is
It's a 5-man roster, 3-play. If I remember.
skill level limit 15.
Pretty sure that's it because I had a book.
It's not 4, right?
Maybe it's. I don't know. I'm not
It's
my
more
phone.
than 3. It's not a 3-man roster. I know that much. Anything on juniors for next session, new locations, or no? Haven't been able to go with my son. So Christine,
Check with Ho-Ho's.
there. Well, Ho-Ho's is thinking about continuing, and wasn't Matt Farr and somebody else thinking about
I have no idea.
that?
Matt
Yeah,
didn't mention it to me.
yeah, him and somebody else asked about that. Oh, maybe Perry.
Oh, maybe
Perry Good. Perry Good might have asked about it. Captain's tournament, is that not on the schedule?
I don't know where your APA stuff. Oh, under APA.
Alex, can you send the link for the referee requirements? My kids would like that. Mike, please email Alex over that.
I would have to get it.
Yeah, please email her. Yes, it's 3 players, limit 50.
Sorry.
Here. All right, we've been on an awfully long time, Alex.
I'm trying to get the answer to the captain.
Anybody else have any questions? Yeah, so stay tuned for juniors. If Perry and Matt get anything together, we will definitely publish that. Trying to get info from Alsace to allow some junior stuff. Does Alsace allow juniors? I don't even know about that.
No idea.
Alex, they already answered the question for the team captains.
Who answered it, Jimmy?
Who did answer that? Sean answered that. He answered his own question.
Yeah, three of the 5-member team.
And I don't know off the top of my head when the date is. Maybe I could look that up real quick.
For what? Captains?
Listen, I can probably look that up right here if it's on the calendar.
I think it's on the calendar toward the bottom.
Team Captains National Qualifier is March 30th. All right, so we've been on quite a long time today, Alex.
Okie dokie.
If anybody hears anything on juniors, please let us know. We'd be more than happy to, do whatever we can. The juniors was really popular. We're not very happy about APA's decision. But
we must toe the line.
Yes.
But yeah, check out Ho-Ho's. I know that they would like to do it.
Yes.
And I think, they're looking further south as well.
Bill Kadmerzak is available for 3 for team captains if anybody's looking.
I would just post all that stuff on the Blue Mountain. Do you post it on
the members page?
Community?
Yeah, they can. I don't know.
What's the difference?
So the Blue Mountain APA page is our page, and it has restrictions for posting. Blue Mountain APA's members community is a group, and anybody can post anything. Like, we can't do polls on the Blue Mountain APA page, but on the members page we can. Facebook is stupid. The way that they run their formats is just ridiculously challenging. So on that note, thank you everybody for listening. We will see you. Alex will see you at the Big Dogs for a couple of weeks. I'm on tour with the band for 1 week. I'll be leaving Saturday and coming back Sunday. And
I get a breather.
Then we will see you at the other tournaments after that. If anybody has any questions, I will be out of town, but I'll certainly be answering text messages and every other thing. So feel free to reach me out as much as you can. Be like Hurricane Cat, who just hounds me like several times a day till I finally answer. It works.
But you'll be playing at night, won't you? Or drunk, one or the other.
I won't be drinking that much, but I will be playing. I'll be playing about 4 games. We play with Johnny Rolls, who's a national act on one of the games.
You're in Key West, and you're not going to be drinking that much.
No, the plan is to like get some exercise and walk around the island and stuff like that.
Find a new wife.
Well, that sounds like a good idea, but I'm probably not going to try that. Party time for Alex.
No, Alex it's Lent. Alex doesn't drink.
Silk about 2 balls locked looking in a pocket. Huh?
Well, that was their team.
Oh, that sucked about the 2 balls.
Yeah.
Which we just figured out this weekend. Yeah, sorry about that, Melvin.
Yeah, we had that issue, last year? And
happened at the 81 challenge too. Somebody was all pissed off, and there I am. I whipped out the rule book. I did speak about that earlier, Melvin. I spoke about where if you get that is our rule for the week. If you, who is his partner?
Sarah.
Sarah pocketed the 8 ball, then the cue ball became Jim with another ball.
Was it Sarah?
Was it her?
No, Cassandra.
Cassandra, that's it. So she shot the 8 ball in, then the cue ball and another object ball, and she what did she do? She just picked them out of there and ended the game. She thought the game was over, but actually that ball had to go in the pocket. All right, we had to go. All right, everybody,
See you, Nelson.
have a great day. See you next week. You're doing the meeting next week. Look for Alex to do the meeting next week, and that's it.
I highly doubt.
All right, take care, everyone.